Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating area, the world of predictions.
Yeah, specifically, we're looking at the psychic Craig Hamilton Parker using the sources you provided.
Exactly. We want to unpack his forecasts, especially what he claimed he got right in 2016, and then his big predictions for 2017.
Right. And it's interesting, not just what he predicts, but how these things often tap into wider hopes or maybe more often fears, that desire for certainty, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, okay, Craig Hamilton Parker, he's described as a 62-year-old prophet from Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts out these forecasts every year on psychics.co.uk.
Yeah.
Seems to be his main thing.
Yeah, he's definitely known for it.
Now, he really got attention for his 2016 claims. He said he foresaw Donald Trump winning the election.
Which was a big surprise for many.
Definitely. And also Britain leaving the EU Brexit. Plus David Cameron resigning right after.
Okay.
And it wasn't just politics. He also mentioned terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
Specifically at shopping malls and a luxury resort.
Mm-hmm.
And even a gun attack in an art gallery.
It's worth thinking about how we process these kinds of claims, isn't it? Like confirmation bias.
How we remember the hits.
Exactly. We focus on what seems right and maybe, forget the things that didn't happen. Our brains just love finding patterns.
That's a really important point. Okay, so moving on to his predictions for 2017, things got even, broader.
Mm-hmm.
He predicted a worldwide deadly flu epidemic, for one.
Okay, a global health scare. Common theme.
Yeah. And then, this is interesting, a big fire at the Houses of Parliament in London. But he specifically said it would be due to bad maintenance.
Not terrorism?
Not terrorism explicitly.
Right.
Which is quite a specific detail.
It is. That mix of the big global stuff and the oddly specific, it's typical of these sorts of prophecies, Hits on big anxieties, but adds these precise, sometimes unusual details.
Right. And some were definitely unusual, like a volcanic eruption in Iceland.
Okay.
And a toxic or biological terror attack, this time on school in Europe.
Grim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then environmentally, he saw drought in the U.S., but floods in Europe.
Yeah. Okay, climate extremes.
And maybe the wildest one, finding an ancient giant squid frozen in ice.
In Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
Yeah.
Giant squid-like creature.
Wow, okay. That one's out there. But it sort of fits the pattern, mixing the plausible with the truly fantastical. Catches the imagination, doesn't it?
It really does. Then, economically, a crash in the euro.
Right.
Leading to Denmark and Italy actually leaving the EU.
Another Brexit-style prediction, then, expanding the theme.
Seems like it. Politically, he predicted Hillary Clinton would resign from politics altogether.
After more documents were released, was it?
Yeah, following the release of certain documents.
Yeah.
And then a huge one, North and South Korea becoming one country.
Oh.
Because Kim Jong-un, the source says Kim Jong-un, probably a typo for Kim Jong-un would be overthrown.
Okay, that's a massive geopolitical shift.
Huge. And for the U.S., he saw a major political divide, East versus West, with soaring riots and gun crimes.
So internal conflict and division, again, tapping into anxieties.
Definitely. And maybe the most dramatic, an assassination and kidnap attempt on the Pope.
At the Vatican.
At the Vatican,
Man.
leading to Swiss guards being killed in the process.
Goodness. That's incredibly specific and violent. You see how these predictions often hit on fears about authority, stability, global order.
Yeah, the breakdown of things we rely on.
Exactly. It's less about just predicting events, maybe more about reflecting collective fears.
Beyond all these specific points, Parker also had this overarching spiritual idea for 2017 and 2018.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
He called them years when miraculous spiritual things will be revealed to the world as it finally breaks the yoke of the age of materialism.
Ah, okay. So a kind of spiritual awakening or shift tied into all this potential chaos and change.
Seems that way. Sort of frames everything else.
It does. It ties it all together with a sense of, higher purpose or meaning behind the turmoil, which leads you to wonder, doesn't it? In our age, with all the data and analytics we have for prediction, why are we still so drawn to these, let's say, more intuitive or psychic forms of foresight? What itch are they scratching that data maybe doesn't?
That's a great question. What does it all mean for how we think about the future? And, what forces psychic, political, random chance we believe might actually shape it? Lots to think about there.